Hi, today I was thinking about how to surprise you guys, and I came to the conclusion, how about one-handed ace cutting routine? Okay, it's not an ace cutting routine, it's a cutting to the four of a kind. But I know what you're thinking, when I can't cut to every four of a kind, why do I cut to the kings when I can win with the four aces? Yeah, this is called one-handed ace cutting with double surprise. And yeah, since we have produced the four ace and the four kings, the 1, 2, 3, 4 kings, I can perform one little trick for you, which is called ace over kings. Ah yes, this is called ace over kings because the aces go above the kings, and the reason is, when I put the four aces here and the four kings here, I only have to switch the leader cards and tap once, and the aces appear here. You know what I mean? Okay, let's do it with the random card. Let's cut to a random card with a random leader card, and let's do it with the kings. A little bit far away, tap once, and the kings appear here. And this also function with the random card. Yeah, this is called, this is a combination of two card tricks. The first one-handed cutting sequence is called one-handed ace cutting with double surprise, and the follow-up trick is called aces over kings. Yeah, for the ace cutting you need a little bit of setup, and yeah, also for the second trick. So you take out the four aces, the four kings and the four tens. The four tens come to the top of the deck, and above that you can put the four kings. It doesn't matter which order. On top of the tens, and one ace goes to the bottom, and now you have to position the aces with the kings together. So you take one ace, put one king to the bottom of the ace, so that you have this situation, and you take these two cards, put it a little bit one quarter of the deck into the deck, then you slide in the king, but let the ace protrude out, and like that you go on with the remaining two aces. Take the two cards, put it in a little bit further down, then you push in the king. Okay, and the same with the last ace. One ace on top of one king, take both and bury it further down. Push the king in, so that you have the three aces above each king and one ace on the bottom of the deck. And the thing is, you have to push in the aces diagonally. This is everything is set up, so you don't have to do it in front of the audience. So you have to put it diagonally, then you push the aces sidewards, so that you have this position. And now you have to be careful with the grip. You push in the bottom part of the aces, so that the left front corner of the aces are protruding here in the front. Okay, so that's it. That's the setup, and these steps and these protruding cards you are using to cut the packets onto the table. Okay, and for the beginning you can use the card box to cover these protruding cards. So when you grip the deck, be careful not to push in the protruding card here in the front. So I use the thumb and the middle finger mostly to the right, and the thumb is approximately in the middle. So you can grip it here. Then you can remove the card box, grip the first protruding card, which is the ace, throw it down, and the next protruding card, throw it down, and the last protruding card, throw it down, and the last packet you can put it here. Now on every packet there should be a king, and on the bottom of each packet there should be an ace. Put them out, and now when you take back the pack, take the rightmost packet first, put it on top, put the rest on top, and the rest on top of these, so that you end up with the 4 tens on the top again. Alright, now you say we've produced the 4 kings and the 4 aces, and I can show you a little trick. And just while you are talking, you can put the 4 kings on top, and I do it so that I slide down the bottom king to me, so that I can grip and take a break, like so, and just count again the kings nonchalantly. Because you have the break, you are able to push over the 4 kings at once. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. The spectator will think that you counted the 4 kings, but actually you have the 4 kings here, 4 kings here, and 3 kings above the kings, and 3 tens above the kings. Alright? Okay, once again. Let's put it back. Take the 4 kings, in-jog a little bit the bottommost king so that you can lift up and take a break, and just count again nonchalantly. 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. You can show it, the bottommost king, and put it on top of the deck. Now you take the 4 aces and do the same. Just put them on top of the deck and count again by saying, yeah, this card is called aces over kings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the 4 kings are going above the kings. Okay, the aces go over the kings. And now you deal down 3 cards face down, which are actually 3 tens and 1 ace for the marker. Then you deal down the next packet of 3, which are actually the aces, and mark that these should be the kings. Now you put down the packet and switch the leader cards, and I tap the ace on top of 3 cards and say, okay, only by tapping these 3 cards, which the spectator thinks they are the kings, changes to the aces. And the same you could do with that packet, but you hesitate and say, okay, let's make it a little bit difficult. And by saying that, you take back the packet onto the left hand and take about the break more than 4 cards. Okay, because I do a false cut where I hold the break with the thumb break at the rear, cut the packet in half, but throw only at the break the packet down, and put the cards which are still in my hands onto the packet of the left hand and put them on top, so that you have the 4 cards, which are 3 kings and a 10, still on top. Okay, once again, you hesitate with doing the same with the kings and say, okay, let's do it a little bit difficult. Just hold a break below at least 4 cards, so that you have still the setup. Okay, and just pretend to cut, but this was not the real cut, because you still have the 4 cards set up on top of the deck. Okay, once again in slow motion, you hold the break, cut off about a half, but throw only at the break, so that you have at least 4 cards still in your right hand. But as you put down the packet, you go with the left hand below the 4 card packet, so they can join again and complete the cut. And now you deal down the setup, 3 cards, and for the spectator it is a random card. You change the position and do the same with the king, tap once and reveal that they have changed to the 3 kings. And as a last kicker, you can show that the same is functioning with the random card. You tap once and show these are the 4 tens. Yes, that's it. I hope my explanation was clear enough, and excuse my bad English. Yeah, this is called one-handed ace cutting with double surprise and aces over kings. Both tricks are by Ed Marlo. Have fun with it.